Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market just opened up right now, so let's let things take shape a little bit here. Gonna try for a call here. Oh, think I was a little too slow. We'll see. All right, I will pause for now, but I'll keep an eye on it. I should know I am looking to do options. If you don't know what options are, or maybe you're intimidated by them, just comment below option guide or option class, and I'll link you to a free class I could put together called the Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through how they all work. And they don't need to be intimidating. I know sometimes people make them very complicated, and they can be made that way, but they don't have to be. So if you like to approach things in more of a simple way, that's how I approach things. So like I said, just comment down below option guide, and I will link you to that. All right, I'll pause the software for now, and I'll keep an eye on things, and if an opportunity arises, then I'll get the software recording. All right, I'm going to go for a put here at 40. Again, got a put here at 40. And out there for a nice $100 scalp. Very good. Nice start to the morning. I will go ahead and I guess if you're not familiar with my screen, right there you would have seen a white order show up, and then that turned green, meaning I submitted the order, it got filled, and then for a while that order right there sat white, meaning the order had been submitted to the market, and then when it hit green, that was where I was able to sell. And then right there shows what I made on it, the $100, and then I'm watching these numbers over here. So when I was watching this number, I wanted to see that number go up to 41 and above. And when it did that, that's when I was able to lock in my gain. So there we go. Nice start to the morning. I will pause and let's see if I can get something else. Have an order at 41.50 here for a call. And 41.50 for a call. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 31.50 here. In there at 31.50 for a put. And out for a very fast $50 move. Very good. I will go ahead and pause. Have an order at 36.50. Oh, that's what I wanted. Shot down there, didn't fill me, so I'm going to go to 35.50 now. So 35.50 here for a call. You know, let's do this. Let's go 34.70, and then I'm going to go for $80 instead of 50. So let's see if we can get down to there to 34. So the number I'm watching is that right there. I want to see this number drop down to about, technically speaking, it'll have to go slightly below 34.70 in order for that white to turn green, meaning I was able to purchase. So that's what I'm watching closely. We'll see if it wants to come back down. I'll pause. Have an order at 7.70. Just trying this price range out here. Much cheaper than what I've been trading. All right. Wanted it on that move. Didn't come down. So I'm going to go back and check out. Again, look at that. Power of charts right off that yellow line. So I was trying, didn't quite have the entry point right. But I'm not going to change strike prices, so you'll notice over here these prices are going to go up higher. Again, what strike price? What are you even talking about? Again, comment below, option guide, and those are the things that I will walk you through. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 37.70, but it's looking like 37.20 might be a better entry point. So let's see if we can get 37.20. in there at 37.20. All right, adjusting that a little bit now at this point. So out there for $30 instead. So didn't quite get, and I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but that's my daughter in here hanging out. But yeah, went up a little bit too high, so I needed to go into loss control mode. But loss control mode does not always mean you're going to take a loss. In this situation, I wanted $80, walked away with 30. And yes, in hindsight, you're right. Clay, you would have been fine. You're right, I would have been fine, but that is hindsight, and we're all very good, or at least I'm a very good trader in hindsight. But yeah. That one didn't work out. Had to go into loss control mode. But again, loss control mode does not automatically mean you'll be taking a loss. Sometimes you'll still be able to walk away with the green one, as you saw there. All right, I will pause. Have an order at 36.20. Did not get filled, so cancel that out. I don't know how it didn't get filled there, but all right, I'm going to change strike prices here. Just look to play a break of that area now. All right, I will pause. All right, gonna go for one here at 40.70, and I got that. A put at 40.70. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, thought this was going to be a little bit of a back test before it continued down, but as you're seeing here, that is not the case. Still going to give it some wiggle room here. All right, so not a good trade there. All right, in at 36 here. Looking for a rejection here of this area. And out there for $300 trade. So that one worked out good. Got me back into the green, which is nice. But you know, I think I'm done. And you'll all have to hold me accountable. But playing these little movements here, because that was the plan all along, is that level had been clearly an area of resistance. Came down here, broke. I thought, okay. It broke, a little bit of a move upwards, and then thinking it'd want to come back down. But, and I don't know, that's why I need your help. Is that confirmation bias? Because it feels like, it just seems like those ones rarely ever work, where you break and you let it come up just a little bit, and then, as you saw there, it just snapped up against me. And then when I waited for my original plan, you know what, let's play the top part of this little pattern right here. You saw me get a nice dollar move. I was confident in it, hence me picking up those 3 contracts, and it worked out fine, but yeah, I think I just got to be done with those. It does. I'm sure they work every now and then. That's why I did it, but it just doesn't seem like they work out that often at all. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 38.50 here for a put All right, I don't like how it's... I'm going to go to 37.70 instead. All right, I'll pause. All right, going to go for one here at 39.50. Did not fill me. All right, I'm going to cancel that out. I thought I was going to get filled right away when I put that order in. Okay, I'll pause. Have an order at 38.50. I know, this is... Strike price, you're getting a little bit goofy. Starting to tighten up a bit. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, is the trade right? Maybe I should just be hopping in right now. This is why trading's hard, because when you look over here and there you see nothing, I mean, that's hard. When you look backwards into hindsight, oh yeah, when you look to the left, hindsight, oh yeah, it's easy to say what you should have done. But when you don't know what's coming next, yeah, it becomes a little bit more of a challenge. Has anybody else noticed that? In my years of trading, it seems like when you can look to the left and see what's already happened into hindsight, things become a whole lot easier. All right, I'll pause. All right, I'm going to go for an order out there at 39. Actually, 38.70. 38.70. There we go. Look at that, just sitting there. If you scroll back, you'll notice my order was just sitting at 38.70, would not fill. And I don't like those because those are ones where you, if you do get filled, then all of a sudden it shoots up against you. So right now I would have been filled, and to be fair, it's not shooting up against me, but so I don't know, do I throw out the 38.50 now? All right, I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I'll pause. Have an order at 37.10 here. I'm going to go to 36.50 now instead. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 40. Wow, this thing is just, I might have to just be done. This is a very hard fill. All these now feel like if you're going to get filled, then it's just going to roast you and go against you. I mean, I do like the setup here, but things are starting to feel very tricky. Ideally, if it could come down to the 5, 10, 11 mark, that yellow line, that'd be great. Yeah, it just seems tricky. All right, I'll pause. And I will be honest right now, I want to take this short. Same idea. Pulled back, a little bit of a move upwards. Now does it continue down? But I'm not going to do it. Definitely not in the same video. So now here's the idea. So here's one, pulled back, came back up. So on that one where I was a loss, I would have gotten filled right up around here-ish. And then, yeah, came back down very nicely. Obviously, the one I was in, it didn't do that. I did one of these maneuvers where it kind of came down and then went straight back up. But so now at this point, it's come up a lot more. So this is a little bit different now. So do I potentially take something up around there? Maybe. I'll pause. Have an order here at 23.50. You know, I'm done for the day. This is just, I'm frustrated. I mean, that's what I am. Because of that one cost me, and had I waited like my original plan, then I scored that one. I nailed for $300. But I'm just upset. And if this is your first ever video, or I should this, if you've never traded before, I get it. I sound kind of like a crazy person, but I promise you, before you totally judge me, just go trade with real money And not in a gambler sense, but in like, I care about this. I want to create consistency. I want to have this be as a stream of income sense. And you'll notice that you have a lot of voices in your head too. So I totally get it. I sound like a crazy person if you've never traded with real money before. But before you cast total judgment, just go and do that. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and call it good. Closing up, I think right around, I was just checking. So I'm up 40 right now, but with all the commissions, I'm up right around $22. So given that I was up and then down, I don't even remember, was I down like 2 something at one point? Now I'm up $22. I'll take it. So frustrating day, but it is what it is. So take care. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.